is a landlocked country in Central Europe bordered by Slovakia and Austria to the north, Ukraine and Romania to the east, Slovenia to the west, and Croatia and Serbia to the south. Hungary is mostly flat, with a vast lowland area known as the Great Hungarian Plain, a productive agricultural region. The Danube River runs through the middle of the country and is Hungary's largest river. It flows for nearly 1,800 miles, 2,900 kilometers, passing through 10 nations on its way to the Black Sea. No other river in the world passes through as many countries. Hungary also contains 3 major freshwater lakes, including Lake Balaton, the largest lake in Central Europe. It's about 9 miles across at its widest point. Lake Hévíz is important too, as one of the largest thermal, or warm water, lakes in the world. Although several ethnic groups live in Hungary, the vast majority of the population is Hungarian, or Magyar. Both Hungarians and minority groups shape the culture. Music is an important part of Hungarian culture, especially traditional folk music. Based on the experiences of peasants in the countryside, the music has themes such as joy, sadness, the weather, and even farming. Hungary also has a rich classical music history. Béla Bartók and Franz Liszt are 2 of the country's greatest composers. Hungarians love their public spas and have been soaking for centuries. The soaking traditions came from the country's hundreds of natural hot springs, which Hungarians still bathe in today. Hungary is also the birthplace of many famous people. Erno Rubik, a sculptor and professor, invented the Rubik's Cube in 1974. Hungary boasts 13 Nobel Prize winners, and magician Harry Houdini was also born in the country's capital, Budapest. The Eastern European country's cuisine primarily consists of meat dishes. Gulyás, a thick beef soup cooked with onions and potatoes, is popular throughout the country, as is hálizsal, a rich fish soup. Hungary has 3 major ecological regions. The Great Hungarian Plains are grasslands that cover the central and eastern part of the country. North of the plains is a mountain range called the Northern Hills. The largest of Hungary's 10 national parks, Hortobágy National Park, was created to protect these species and their habitat. The United Nations designated Hortobágy a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1999. Many threatened and endangered species, like sturgeon and the Danube salmon, swim in the Danube River. Hungary has 3 major ecological regions. The Great Hungarian Plains are grasslands that cover the central and eastern part of the country. North of the plains is a mountain range called the Northern Hills. The United Nations designated Hortobágy a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1999. Many threatened and endangered species, like sturgeon and the Danube salmon, swim in the Danube River.